welcome back to the channel. Yes, I look like Mrs. Potato Head, but hopefully that'll fix itself in time. Okay, I have one more package. This is the other part of that two-part pillow order from Temu. Ta-da! Again, not as big as I thought it would be, but big enough to use as a pillow, I think. I hear crinkly plastic on the inside, which is kind of odd. It's not a dog toy or a cat toy, it's a pillow, but it's got that crinkly pet toy sound to it, but that's all right. If it's supposed to be a dog pillow, that's okay. I'll use it. The plush is not, it's soft. My hands are kind of rough right now, so it is kind of soft. I like the applique of the eyes and the nose. And the little teeth. Let's see, where are we at? I had a phone interview, but I'm not sure how that's going to pan out. They're going to get back to me as to what the next steps will be. The pay is not going to be high enough to cover the bills that I had to put on hold, unfortunately. And I would be taking like I'm taking a big, a good cut in pay to take the job. And it's not a set schedule, so it would be, like I told them, it would be hard for me to schedule a cab. I would have to have like two separate cab schedules, which I don't think the cab company would like because, I told them I have to be able to tell them what time every day to pick me up at home and to pick me up at work. They need a set schedule. I would need something to where they're saying it's like a rotating weekends, rotating shift, I guess, days and evenings. So it'd be kind of hard to plan a cab on a rotating shift. So I probably will not get the second interview, but that's okay. I needed the experience because it's been a while since I've had an interview, like about 17 years. So there's that. And Food Stamps is asking me for some more forms, and I replied to them politely that yes, I know I have to wait to get the pay stubs until next week. There's Lilo, because I need to get both of those. Plus, I need to take the paperwork they want me to have the bosses fill out. So I need to wait till the 26th. I will get everything into them in the mail on the 27th because they need it by March 6th. So basically, I will get the stuff by the end of next week in the mail. So hopefully they're not mad at me. That's it. The pillow, like I said, it's possibly a little smaller than I thought it would be, but it's big enough to suit my purpose because I used to use the dreaded Squishmallows, and the medium-sized ones are about that size, so that'll be fine. And again, I'm puffy. I don't know why. I haven't been eating any differently. Might be something I'm allergic to. I'm not sure. So hopefully I can get that sorted out. Could just be I need to cut back on the salt perhaps because salt messes with me and makes me swell up a bit. So yeah, I need to cut back on the salt. We have more videos to upload. Have an energy drink one to upload. And then, of course, this guy. And then after that, we'll see. I'm going grocery shopping tomorrow. So I'll have a limited snack and alcohol video for you for that. But just wanted to get you caught up. Had the interview. It went okay. Not as well as I hoped it would because, like I said, the schedule's too, they need too flexible of a schedule, considering I don't currently have a car, and the amount of money they want to take out of my would want to take out of my paycheck for insurance is what I was paying at my previous job, but I was making more money. So basically, $200 a month for insurance out of a check that's almost $3 an hour lower, potentially, if I were to take the job, that's a problem. Because like I told them, I have bills to pay. I need the job, but I have bills to pay. And I would have to basically trash my credit score to take the job, essentially. And that would be a bad thing because in this country, if you trash your credit score, that makes it hard to get anything, really. Because, I lucked out on this apartment, and if for whatever reason I had to move out of this apartment and move into a different one, if I took the job theoretically and told the couple of credit cards that I do have, which I hardly ever use, like I said, I'm paying them off because there was stuff I was going to get for when I was planning on getting a house in my old state, but that fell through. So I'm paying, basically, like I said, paying for things I don't own anymore. So I'm still paying off things that long story, paying all that off. So I don't really use the credit cards anymore. I'm just paying off old bills. And nuking my credit score would be bad because, like I said, if something happened and I would lose this apartment, heaven forbid, just an old expression. Don't take it at face value. I'm old. you know, Worst case, what I'm trying to say, again with the hands, I need to watch that. Worst case, if I did lose the apartment and had to get another one and I nuked my credit score, I wouldn't be able to get another apartment. So theoretically, if I take the job, yes, I'll have income, but it won't be enough to cover my expenses. And I would lose my chance of being able to get another apartment. Not to mention, I would be spending so much money out of my monthly check for insurance that, yeah, I wouldn't have the money for my bills. And again, worst case, what if I got sick again? Well, I had messed up my neck a while back, and I had to pay out of pocket for a year. So it's just hard all the way around. And not having a backup plan and not having anybody to help me out, it is literally juggling chainsaws. So yes, if they call me back and give me the job or want to give me the job, yeah, I lose any chance I would have of getting another apartment. However, I still have the chance of possibly not being able to keep the apartment and pay my bills. So, fingers and claws crossed. Hopefully something comes through that pays a little bit better, at least semi-close to what I was getting paid. So I'm sorry for the sad dump, but we did, again, it was a sad info dump with a cute pillow. Again, I'm sorry. So I will let you go. I have to process that mess and just keep on going. If you like these videos, good and bad, and, me info dumping and looking like a potato because my system is out of whack right now due to stress and goodness knows what all else, give these a thumbs up. If you want to subscribe, hit the bell once. If you want notifications, hit the bell a second time. Feel free to comment down below. Please keep it civil. And as always, track responsibly. Take turns driving the hearse. Take care of all of the monsters whose list is too long for me to go through all the time, especially those who are changing form because they're the ones that are most in danger right now because they need to be able to finish changing. And also, take care of all the bunnies and their families. And I'll see you in the next video. I love you all. Bye now.